am live. I am live with my I told y'all shirt on. This is gonna be real quick because I'm on my way in the gym, but I will leave the link in the description so you all can get your Bitcoin I told y'all shirt. You need to get that. This is for Facebook. This is for Facebook. You all come in, hit the like, hit the share button. My voice is echoing a tad bit. Over 200 comments on Facebook to this question that I asked, and share this video on your timeline, right? Let's see. Let's get other people to chime in. Share this video on YouTube. The question asks, if you can only choose one, right? 800 credit score, 800 acres of land, or $800,000 cash. Yes, thousand. Which would you choose? Which would you choose? And to my surprise, most people said the 800 acres of land. To my surprise. Now, let me explain to you why I am opposed to that, why I am against that. Um, I can just say it quick and to the point, right? Most people don't have the fight. Let me. Many do not have the financial IQ to develop 800 acres of land. They don't. Many people do not have the financial IQ that it takes. I know I would, right? I know I would not to develop the 800 acres of land. Now, if you said an 800 credit score, shame on you, right? You can get anybody to fix your credit. There's no way I want an 800 credit score over $800,000. No way. Absolutely not. And someone said, well, I can leverage my credit and to do what? I mean, yeah, leverage your credit, right? 800 credit score, you can leverage your credit. But leveraging your credit would take more time if you leverage your credit to reach $800,000 than it would to just get the $800,000 up front. Now, I did not have any disclaimers on this post. I said 800 cash. I did not say that it was going to be taxed after that. So we're just looking at 800 cash, no taxes. And there were actually some people who said to give me 800, not 80, not 800 acres of land. What a large amount of acres to develop. The first thing I thought about was 40 acres in a mule. 40 acres in a mule. And I can see why our ancestors at that time wanted 40 acres in a mule because they were agricultures, right? 40 acres is a feasible amount of land to raise crops on, to have your own farm, to do agriculture, right? To have homes on 40 acres. That's a reasonable amount. And some people say, well, tell me where the location of the land is. If it's in New York or California, for example, I want that land. You still wouldn't want it. Why? Because you have to deal with property taxes. You're going to have to deal with property taxes. And if you don't have a cash flowing project, that means if you can't leverage that land to get the money that you need in for general contractors, if you don't have the resources, if you don't have people that understand agriculture, even if I know one person said, well, which I thought this was an answer that was at least thought out, said, well, I would get a government grant for agriculture. Okay, it's just so much stuff have to be done with that. Soil testing, you have to get the farming equipment, you have to stay within the guidelines of the government grant. Listen, just give me 800K, right? And I'll get into some digital real estate with less labor, less intensive work. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, Ethereum, XRP, XDC, XLM, metaverse, digital real estate. This is 2024. So this let me know that two things. People really don't understand physical real estate and the financial IQ. Even the richest people that own the Hilton hotels and Trump Towers don't have 800 acres of land to develop, because that's a lot of management. That's a large, that's a humongous responsibility. And it's going to take a whole lot of financial IQ and a whole lot of time and additional money to develop their land. I don't care if it is prime real estate in New York or California. Listen, if you don't know how to develop it, if you don't know your market analysis, if you don't know what's the best commercial real estate to build on it, if you don't have the capital to build on it, on the resources, you can't even pay the property taxes the first year. You're going to lose. And this let me know that there are actually some people out there that's afraid to become rich. There's some people that's afraid to become rich. This is like the 18-year-old young man that won the lottery, right? Instead of him taking the $600,000 up front, because that's the amount it would have been after taxes, right? He elected to take $35,000, $753 a year annual payments. It was initially $50,000, but these taxes still had to come out. Made you all that is poor working class income. $35,753 a year. That young man could have took the $600K and invested it. If he did nothing but put it all in Bitcoin or Ethereum and learn, he's 18 years old. He can learn how to set up his digital wallet, metaverse, AI, artificial intelligence, and that $600K over years would have exceeded $1 million. Oh, people. This is why we need financial education in the churches and in the school setting. Let me say this again for the students in the back desk, sitting in the back of the classroom, or the people sitting in the back pews. This is why we need financial education in churches and in public education. Why churches, Queen? Because the Bible is a book about prosperity and money. Job lost all he had. God blessed him with double in material wealth. Abraham was very rich. So some people want to say it's spiritual rich. No, 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 no. The Bible break down what type of riches in land, cattle, livestock. I don't even know if Abraham had 800 acres of land, though. I don't think he had 800 acres. He had a lot, though. He had a lot. Because him and Lot had to split. But I don't think Abraham wanted to try to manage 800 acres. Queen of Sheba, King Solomon, Queen Esther. So many rich people in the Bible. I'll make you rich and add no sorrow. Beloved, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in health, even as your soul prosper. I will give you houses with an S that you didn't build. But I don't know if you want 800 acres of land full of houses or agriculture. Matthew 25 and 25, and I'm logging off. Yes, someone says you will make more money in Nigeria. Come and invest in real estate and agriculture. Why don't you do it? Why don't you do it? Why would I invest in Nigeria when I'm not familiar? I don't invest in unfamiliar territory. I don't. Invest in what you understand and what you had a risk tolerance for. When I can invest in digital real estate, I don't want to, me personally, I don't want to invest in physical real estate. It's too much work. When I can invest in digital real estate, or I can invest in, I am invested in Nigeria and Africa, commodities, agricultures that are tokenized on the blockchain network. That's the agriculture I'm investing in. I like to be a lazy investor. I don't want to do all that work of trying to find developers and grants and manage 800 acres of land. No, just give me 800 Bitcoin. I'll be good. Just give me 800 Bitcoin. At $69,000 a Bitcoin, just give me 800 Bitcoin. I'm good. I should have put that in there, 800 Bitcoin. How many people would have looked past Bitcoin? $69,000 a Bitcoin times $800. 800 Bitcoin times $69,000. You do the math. You are Genesis 11 in the Bible is all about advanced technology that was being built and people networking to build a tower, right? A higher frequency. We are in that era right now. My friend gave me another example. Noah, when Noah built the ark was a higher form of technology. We are in the fourth industrial revolution. Either you want to learn about this or you're going to get left behind financially. It's not going to be the rich, middle class, and poor. It's going to be, are you rich or you poor? Matthew 25:25 teaches this. And I'm logging off. Matthew 25:25 teaches this. That rich people invest their money, right? The person that had 5 talents or 5 abilities went immediately invested his money. Middle class people, rich people invest their money. Middle class people save their money. That's the person with 1 talent, the servant with 1 talent. He just saved his money. He didn't grow it, just saved it. But guess what? People that live paycheck to paycheck in the poor working class, they are worse than the servant in Matthew 25:25 because at least he saved it. The poor working class, people that live paycheck to paycheck, they spend their money. And the word spend has E-N-D. That means they put an end to it. They don't save it. They don't invest it. They spend it. That's all they do with money. They go to work. They pay bills. They spend money. They die. Poor working class. They go to work. They pay bills. They spend money. They die. In fact, they wouldn't even have a retirement if their job didn't force them to have a retirement account. They go to work, they pay bills, they spend money, they die. They go to work, they pay bills, they spend money, they die. They don't save, they don't invest, they don't grow their money. In fact, they work harder for their money than their money works for them. Right? I'm logging off. Health is more than wealth to me. Health is life. So I'm going to get my exercise in. You all have a great remaining of your day. Queen out.